Facing the heartbreaking journey of losing loved ones is something we all have to go through. It's a truth spoken by Buddha that hits us deeply. No matter who we are or where we're from, we're all bound to deal with the tough reality of either saying goodbye to those we love or having them say goodbye to us. Dealing with this raw pain takes more than just spiritual practices and meditations. It requires a deep well of strength. Let's be honest, no amount of spiritual devotion can shield us from the intense sadness and heartache that comes with losing someone we care about. Think about the powerful wisdom in the parable of the mustard seed. It tells the story of a grieving mother searching for a cure for her deceased child, only to realize that suffering is something we all go through as humans. Similarly, we all have to face losing those close to us. It's not about avoiding the pain, but navigating through it with strength. Let's listen to this mother Kisa's story. Kisa's only child, a very young son, had died. Unwilling to accept his death, she carried him from neighbor to neighbor and begged for someone to give her medicine to bring him back to life. One of her neighbors told her to go to Buddha, located nearby, and ask him if he had a way to bring her son back to life. Bringing the body of her son with her, Kisa found Buddha and pleaded with him to help bring her son back to life. He instructed her to go back to her village and gather mustard seeds from the households of those who had never been touched by the death. From those mustard seeds, he promised he would create a medicine to bring her son back to life. Relieved, she went back to her village and began asking her neighbors for mustard seeds. All of her neighbors were willing to give her mustard seeds, but they all told her that their households had been touched by death. They told her, "The living are few, but the dead are many." As the day became evening and then night, she was still without any of the mustard seeds that she had been instructed to collect. She realized then the universality of death. With this new understanding, her grief was calmed. She buried her son in the forest and then returned to Buddha. She confessed to Buddha that she could not obtain any of the mustard seeds he had instructed her to collect because she could not find even one house untouched by death. Like this story, dealing with the tough stuff of losing people we love is just plain hard. The Buddha talked about it, saying it's something we all gotta face. No matter where we're from or who we are, losing folks we care about, or them losing us, is just part of life's deal. It's not something all the spiritual or meditation stuff can magically fix, you know? Feeling super sad and down when someone we love goes away is just part of being human. But hey, there are some things we can do to get through it and come out kinda okay on the other side. Buddha's advice is to think about it ahead of time. Wrap your head around the fact that one day the people you love won't be around. It sounds kinda scary, right? Nobody likes thinking about losing their family or friends, but it's gonna happen, and no one can change that. So, Buddha says, if you prepare your mind for that reality, it can help you handle the hurt when it comes. It doesn't mean you won't feel sad, but it might make the pain a bit easier to deal with. Buddha keeps saying, remember often that you're gonna lose people you love one day. It's like knowing you don't have forever with them, maybe just a little time. Buddha's idea is to be good to the people around you while you still have them. Treat them nice, be kind, and make good memories together. That way, even when they're not around anymore, you can think, hey, I was good to them and we had good times. It's like being a happy memory for them. If you can be that, losing them might not hurt as much. It's about being ready for the fact that one day we all got to go through this losing people thing. So, thinking about losing loved ones isn't all bad if you do it the right way. If you're ready for it and think, yeah, this is going to happen someday, you can be happy knowing you were good to them when you had the chance. And here's a thing to keep in mind. Those people you loved were your source of happiness when they were around. After they're gone, try not to let them be the source of your sadness. Remember the good stuff. Be sad, but not too much, and keep those happy memories alive. It's like keeping the good vibes even when they're not with you anymore.